Alright, we're almost done with California on our grand trek of justice.
I'm sure
by
the second half of the game we'll finally make our way to Tennessee. By the way, how you doing over there, Hype?
Wait, why are you asking me?
I thought you lived
because
in
you wanted to talk about something.
Oh, that thing. Okay, so I guess just to talk about the thing that I was talking about, and I feel like that benching going all the way to Tennessee is mainly just a prelude to what they're gonna do to me for these thoughts. So basically, I don't know how apparent I made it in the other two videos, but honestly, from what I've noticed about this game, and I know Logan's reassured me of like, your problem gets rectified later in the game, but.
Oh my god, they actually added a Rickroll. A Rick.
Yes, they do. Everything. A drum riff.
Never gonna give you up.
No. What? Rim shot. Jesus.
Rim shot. That. No. It's a drum. No, it's a drum roll. A rim shot. Rim shot is. No, it was a drum roll.
Yeah.
I heard a rim shot.
I thought I heard her say a Rickroll.
I did, but that wasn't it.
Sorry.
Wow, we're off to an incredible start. Anyway,
okay.
Yes.
This is funny stuff. I was flubbing up.
You're fine.
Yeah,
you're fine. And to quickly introduce the plot element of what just happened in the future, Alcatraz is no longer just a prison. It also has a massive electromagnetic railgun cannon on it.
Also,
we need to take down the. Hang on, Matt. We need to take down the cannon so it doesn't threaten the people of the West Coast.
Also, completely ignoring the fact that Alcatraz is decommissioned. Why is it open back up?
It's the future. They recommissioned it. They've added a giant EMP cannon. Now, what you were going to say?
Okay, well, essentially, I know, in between videos, Logan kind of rectified that the problem I'm about to bring up does get addressed, but as far as so far, it's so devil damn obvious how normie this is. It is just stuffed to the brim with, absolute norm cheese that would make 90s Capcom blush. But to be perfectly honest, once the novelty of that norm just started to wear off, the game kind of started to look really boring to me.
Yeah, I can kind of see it.
Those were two different audio clips. We'll zap you back, West Coast. Oh wait, hang on, ready?
Okay.
Because they're actually just about to ready the cannon.
Oh shit!
It's now a timed mission.
Oh boy.
So basically, we are destroying the...
Yay, dated references.
Can I just say that
I love it.
Back to you, Matt.
So basically, we're doing the... So basically, we are destroying the American... Basically, we are destroying the Death Star of this game.
No, actually, that'll be later.
Try Space Call the Eclipse Cannon.
Yeah, the Eclipse Cannon. No, Matt, that'll be later. More on that later.
Oh, no.
So, we're going to head into this cave carefully so I can take out some other boxes that can be missed. Oh, hang on.
Actually, I should probably correct myself. An Eclipse Cannon with only one Chaos Emerald.
Yeah.
Hey, that alone was able to take out a good portion of the moon.
Crap, I lost the hostage.
Or that Midgard gun that can that is literally pointing in one direction.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. Can it even turn?
No, it cannot.
So what happened there, the reason why I lost a hostage was that... What happened is that I was underground, but there was probably a timed detonator, hostage crate above me, and I activated it because I happened to be somewhat close to it on the radar, so I will have to come back to this mission later. But it'll only be just to get that hostage in again. Once I start upping my artillery, I can clear missions in literal minutes.
Right.
Like these guys. But yeah, so addressing what you're talking about, Hype, yes, it's definitely, once again, out of all the crummy, so bad it's good games out there, I want to say that this is probably the most, this is probably the most functional of them all that I've enjoyed, but...
Okay, here's the thing. I don't think it's so bad it's
They're full of trick mines.
Personally, this looks like a good game for a while, but then becomes kind of stale.
Yeah, that's basically my problem.
And even then, I'll also mention to the fact that this is one of those games that is probably really fun to play, but to watch, yeah, it just
And
After a while, it does start to wear.
yeah,
little
again,
bit.
this doesn't look like it's been incompetently made. There's no glitches or anything. This isn't a Sonic 06 or Ride to Hell Retribution sort of deal. This is just a boring game. Well, not
But
boring.
it is.
Fun,
It's solid.
fun. It's a solid game. How about that? Solid.
I guess I could say that depending on how you approach it, like I think that the game is great in the sense of if you take the Narmy cutscenes to be your reward for beating it, you get to see more of whatever craziness is going to happen.
Yeah.
Right.
There's that.
There's
Would
there's
you-
plenty of fun stuff within the seams.
Well, my thing is that like
jeez. Yeah.
oh boy, like I know we're
Okay.
having a lot of fun with the norminess, but would you say it's really enough to make you forget how boring
Hold
the
on,
game
I'm
is?
sorry. What the
Dude,
fuck?
like,
Hold on. What does narminess mean? What does that? What even is that word? I'm sorry. I
think what we also mean is campy, like
Okay,
cheesy.
campy.
Basically think like PS1 Resident Evil.
Okay.
And also to go back to the whole thing real quick, there's also the matter. I mean, honestly, it's also the matter of fact that you're not into these kinds of games in the first place. So, for what might be
mech
boring for you
shooters.
might be more entertaining for others.
Yeah. Also,
Well,
if
it's
you're
not-
if you're trying to compare this to Resident Evil 1 on PS1, I will have to kill you. So
No, I
that's,
mean-
he's not saying that. Go ahead, Hype. Continue.
Well, I say Resident Evil because I think it's like the only game I can think of that really exudes the type of norminess, or at the very least is the closest that exudes the type of norminess that this game has, and to kind of.
Oh, actually, I just now thought of another game that kind of has some cheesy narminess. Remember when we did Roundabout?
I like
Yeah.
how. Hold on. Can anybody notice those guys' shadows on the wall, but not the building?
Yes. It textures and stuff. and
Yeah.
I'm destroying these things because basically the whole mission of this is I need to destroy all this stuff and get inside and destroy the cannon before that charging reaches 100%.
Also, apparently the
There we go.
charging decreases if we destroy some stuff. So that's good.
Yeah. Oh no. They have their own mech.
Gasp.
And
Oh,
it looks like a. That is
Giant
not good
human.
imagery. No, I was thinking it looked.
And he's dead.
I was thinking,
And he's
oh,
well, that
Okay.
was short-lived.
let us introduce you to our Hellgas looking mech. Oh god.
Boom. Oh god. I just love the guy actually saying that. Alright, I'm gonna destroy these guys a second, but if I go in here, there'll be more stuff
Also,
to
why,
find.
why were you saying Resident Evil? Or,
Because, like I said, like, and Logan also kind of touched about it with Roundabout as well. Resident Evil PS1 is, I think, probably the closest comparison I can make to, just in terms of, we've seen how the story is. We've seen how kind of stupid
Camp.
the story
Campy.
is.
Yeah, campy.
It's camp, it's stupid, but honestly, just a matter of.
There we go.
It's basically kind of on the same caliber as what the PlayStation 1 version of Resident Evil was with its stuff, like the whole, get a load of this and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the... Oh, and listen. He's trying to twist the story around to make it seem like they're the ones who intentionally blew up their
So does
cannon.
this guy eventually
Wow.
become likable?
Yes, because again, he's the guy doing all these narrations. So just know that he will change his mind and he will realize that we're in the right. So for now, just enjoy the ride.
But thanks to these heroes in our military,
Ah.
Metal Wolf and his
Now let's have to think about why does this guy's
conspiracy
voice sound
our
familiar?
hearts go out to the
I don't
men
know.
who
I really want to look it up.
He kind of sounds like an even more stilted Ryan
and to
Drummond.
their families as well. Any further
But yeah, I think what Hype's getting across that it almost kind of comes across like a B-rated movie with its plot, which, let's be honest, Resident Evil 1 kind of comes across like a B-rated movie.
Joe, I found this
The
lock.
pen is still
It would be
magic.
it would be prudent if you, the master of unlocking, took it with you.
Could this be Chris's blood in green?
That is only in the DS version of the game.
I know. It was a translation. Well, not translation. It was a localization thing to help make it.
Well,
nicer for
localization
kids
basically is sort of translation.
and... True.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got all our stuff, and yeah, I gotta save those. I gotta save those two. That one hostage box that I watched die.
EFG.
And I gotta probably go back and get that hostage box later because I missed some. But anyway, I got a bunch more stuff, so a bunch more upgrades, which means even more fun. And again, hopefully addressing what Hype was talking about, we'll be seeing more unique scenarios. That is something I will give this game, is that very rarely are there two missions that feel the exact same in their in their
I don't know, they
execution
look,
at least.
They
like,
look like they're the same, and that's the
but the
problem.
objective usually is different. Like that one, we were trying to stop a cannon. This next one, we're going to. Okay, so
Okay, by the way,
I
I looked up the actor, and the stuff he is most known for is the old Dynasty Warriors, specifically 2 and Shenmue.
Anyone from the Resistance?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, more word from Resistance.
Like honestly, I listened to the dude's commentary. And it honestly reminds me of Otacon for whatever reason.
I could. Oh my god, I do actually hear that. Like, Metal Wolf is going in just like one of my Japanese anime. I can hear it. I can absolutely hear it.
Never say that
But
phrase.
actually, I just realized this game is basically just the American, like it's just what is happening in America during the story of. Okay, I'm a big fan of this one anime called Pat Labor.
I'm gonna go back and get that hostage box I missed.
Anyway, I am.
This is the one that blew up,
I am a
Oh.
and they're saved.
I am a very.
Yay.
Okay,
No, I was saving them. Go
I am
on.
a
You can't
go
comment on the
man.
game?
I'm a very big fan of an anime called Pat Labor, which is pretty much a Brooklyn Nine-Nine old Japanese anime. It's weird.
Uh-huh.
It's like Brooklyn Nine-Nine in the 80s with mechs in Japan. It's weird. But there is an episode where they go to America. This is pretty much what America is in that anime. So I
Awesome.
just
Oh,
imagine
and
this is
yes.
the Pat Labor world.
Also,
Because yeah,
hi,
speaking of which,
also, hi
Okay.
guys. You're
oh
you're
yeah,
in
we're in
my
Phoenix,
city.
and we're about to have ourselves a cowboy duel
Well, okay, let's be
with
be
mechs.
fair.
Oh, hang on, look!
Oh my god.
Yay!
Wow.
It's a
Oh
cowboy.
my
Darling.
darling. Oh my darling.
So we're going to
Clementine.
Allie's hometown, and if what she says is true, we're pretty much going to be in for another desert sprawling level.
Actually,
No,
just
actually,
be on the lookout for dragons.
Actually, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm just thinking. It's like, oh, you're going to Phoenix, so literally like half of Arizona.
And I was gonna say,
yeah.
don't worry, hype. I was gonna say, don't worry, hype.
no,
This actually, there aren't actually many desert sprawling levels. This one's actually fairly close knit. What we're doing is we're going to a small like basically it's like a ghost town, like out of a freaking Wild West movie. Now
So
to kind of
okay,
draw back.
shit.
Because we were all talking about stuff earlier, with you were mentioning True Grit and stuff. We're about to have our own kind of John Wayne moment here.
Oh god, yeah.
I mean, technically,
Yeah,
I
we have
live
more
in the
equipment here.
Tempe area, but it's still part
Yeah,
of
Tempe.
Phoenix.
Well,
Right.
no, here Tempe. Here or Tempe
more
is it
stuff.
Tempe? What?
We call it Tempe.
You do? Huh?
A
Interesting.
friend
I
of mine
just think it's-
lives in this place called Surprise.
Okay,
I just think it's a funny word.
Yeah, but no, don't lose your temper. Anyway, here's the thing though. I'm sorry.
Puns happen.
Was that
but
a
I love is
slap
that
or
there's
a face palm?
I think it was a.
Whatever the
Right?
animator wants it to be, assuming
it's
we
po-
had fans enough to animate this.
If it's possible for someone to slap, I would. Oh God, is there? Has someone ever performed that in like some physical comedy routine where someone manages to slap someone and face palm at the same time,
I
like with
feel
one
I
like-
can
fluid
imagine
movement?
it like slap into a face palm.
Right.
Now we're just in Rango.
Wait a minute. Wait, hang
Well,
on. a
where's
minute.
the giant snake? Where's the giant snake with the gun?
That was amazing. And, oh, hang on.
We actually do have a ghost town here. It's a tourist trap, but it's technically a ghost town.
What do you think
Well-
about this, Mr. President?
Where's the souvenir stand?
Sorry, bud. These guys might slow me down.
Why? Oh crap! They got these
Oh.
are the big boy mechs now.
Richard!
Not Richard, but these are actually
Michael,
3 of our old comrades.
Oh.
You've tarnished the good name of the U.S. military and your reputation as a hero.
These are like our rivals.
Now
we
he
gotta
sounds
blow
like
him
Otacon.
Okay.
Oh jeez!
Oh.
Whoa!
Hey, careful! You could have blown up those civilians there.
You also could be blowing up a bunch of Arizona history, my dude.
Who cares? It's a tourist trap anyway.
Let's
How
rock.
can you say that about her proud dragony heritage?
So I'm gonna say right now, I'm going to mostly stay out of the middle area because I need to start running because the 3 main mechs are actually cloaked and I can't find them. So I need to. So I need to run around and first off destroy the target areas like we normally do. But if I do this, if I destroy all the target areas, it will remove my radar jammer so I can actually use the dang thing up there. And it will also remove their cloaking device. Thank you, Jody.
I'm here to help, Mr. President.
Yes. So I'm gonna then, there we go.
Ow.
And if I do, so now if I take out all, so if I do this and if I take out all of the enemy stations, I'll be able to truly take these guys on one at a time, taking out the Armor Shack, Paul, and Randy. I don't get why, I don't know why it's called Randy.
Is there anything else you need to explain? Because I was wanting to get back to a point we were talking about earlier.
Other than that, it's just a fun little duel, and my main advice is don't try to fight them all head on. Try to use the buildings to your advantage to kind of bottleneck them and keep your distance. Fight only one-on-one if you can avoid it. All right, back to you, Hype.
Okay, because I wanted to touch upon something that James mentioned earlier about how, you probably don't like it because you're not into mecha games. And I won't say he's, 100% wrong on that. There's some I'm fine with, but overall it's not, it doesn't click
It's just
with me.
not a
But
genre
my
you're
thing
not
is,
completely into.
yeah, but the thing I wanted to add on to that is that that's partly a thing that I have with this game is once you get past the the complete norminess of the story, from a gameplay standpoint, I don't see too much that really makes it stand out from any other kind of shooting mecha game that's out there.
Well, I guess if there's one thing I will say, it does feel a little more fast-paced than most mech games of its type.
By the way,
Because you're just rocketing around and stuff. Go ahead.
By the
Go
way,
ahead, Matt.
By the way, our president is voiced by. I thought I kind of recognized his voice. He was in one of the Mega Man games. Specifically, he was in Mega Man X7 as
Who's he
Splash,
voicing 7?
as Splash Warfly.
Wow, what an oddly specific choice of Maverick.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like they
Interesting.
probably
I'm
wanted to
happy
hire
that they gave him more work.
They probably wanted to hire the guy that voiced Flame Hindyard, but then they realized that that particular catchphrase is all his English as a Manitou, and it's I don't think this will work for the script.
I do have a flame. I can get a flamethrower weapon, but I usually don't use them. That's the thing. This game, one of the main annoying parts I hate about this game is that you have so many weapons, but very few of them actually have much practicality. Sure, I could arm myself with pistols, but why would I if I can arm myself with multiple automatic machine guns?
By the way,
What's up?
By the way, James, you're going to like this. I mean, you're really going to like this. Richard Hawk, our antagonist, the vice president in the game, is Blue Bomber from Super Bomberman R.
Well, I'm surprised.
Really?
That is the biggest reach I can ever think of for a character variety.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually stunned because that's recent.
Oh yeah, no, that's 2 years. That's 2/3 years old recent.
I could have sworn I don't know why, but I got the impression that all these actors that have been retired. Real talk, have any of the people in the original Resident Evil 1 or the original Silent Hill 1 and 2 been in anything recently?
Maybe Silent Hill, but for Resident Evil, no.
I was about to say, I think one of the actresses in 2 was the voice of Jubilee in the Fox X-Men cartoon.
Oh, wait, in Resident Evil 2? Yeah, no, Allison Court. She played Claire Redfield for years before she was replaced in, I want to say...
And there goes one.
I want to say Revelations 2 she was replaced.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was replaced because of union reasons. And honestly, if you want to talk about old actors still reprising their roles and stuff, I forget the dude's name, but he was Alucard in the original stuff for Symphony of the Night. He came back as OD in Bloodstained.
Well, that's awesome.
Didn't he? I'm trying to think. You mentioned Sympathy of the Night. Didn't Richter's original actor for that come back for Smash Ultimate?
No. You're thinking of You're actually thinking of You're thinking of his Dracula X Chronicles actor.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no. The Dracula X Chronicle actors came back, including for Alucard, it was Yuri Lowenthal. He came back.
I just
so dumb. Got killed, man. Ugh.
Oh man, that hurt.
Oh, so lame. So lame,
But yeah,
dude. I'm
they are-
out.
Yeah, they are.
Wait.
unfortunately dead.
Actually, I just imagined their Snake from The Simpsons. So,
Oh no! I got shot.
Now the
Just doing my job as president.
in a mech suit, and that is one negative thing I hate about this level is each of those 3 super mechs drops something important, and the second you destroy the last one, it immediately cuts to a cutscene. The level ends. So the only way to get all 3 things is you have to replay the level and then make sure you destroy the one that you destroyed last first, or something like that. That way you get a chance to get its drop.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
they should
need,
have given you at least some
bullshit.
time to
need
They
to-
should have given you time to grab it first.
yeah, you need to play
Yeah.
the level at least twice. So
To get everything in it. Yeah.
but
Which I don't know. As you've been seeing, I'm trying my best to beat every level and show you how to get everything in just one playthrough of the level. But yeah, some things like that is a little bit iffy. Let's never forget the noble souls who perished there under the sun in the President's name. And as we all know, the government has since built a road that stretches from the deserts of Phoenix all the way to the East Coast, the Michael Wilson Highway.
Okay.
So tell me, do you cross that highway often on your trek to work and home, Allie?
Why they didn't name it after the guys who died, I don't know. But
Okay,
Thank you, Peter McDonald.
let's be fair. Phoenix, Arizona is like is so big. It's like, isn't it like 4 or 5 cities technically connected?
Yeah,
into
pretty
one
much,
super
actually.
city?
It's
Yeah,
a
no.
It's
super.
very
It's like a super city.
widespread.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
It's like, in my opinion, it's basically the American version of Tokyo, where Tokyo is Tokyo
the
is
man's
one
voice is
city.
as cool as ever.
Ooh.
Sorry, Matt. Hang on.
Metal Wolf, thank you. Our membership is steadily on the rise.
Wonder what this guy's voiced in.
Reliable, trustworthy sympathizers have
I
joined
have
our
no
fight to
idea.
revolt.
We'll
Tell
look
us
it up
his name
later,
and
but-
maybe we'll look it up.
Now here's the problem.
We'll look it up
I'm on
later.
like IMDb, and none of the voices like actually like it doesn't say who is who.
That is. Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, the only
But,
3 that actually have a casting are the 3 main characters.
Jody, Richard Hawkins. Peter McDonald. This guy. And okay. So, yeah. In any case, that will conclude our first bit of that. That will include most of the West Coast. I can't even talk properly. Yeah. Next part, we're going to be tackling the Grand Canyon.
Oh
Oh
joy.
boy.
The old one or the new one?
The old one, not the
That
new one
one.
in Springfield.
Okay, I almost forgot the new one never actually was never made. But yeah, till next time, guys.
So yeah, thank you
Bye-bye.
for coming. So yeah, thank you for coming to Arizona. The gift shop's over to the left, and if we ever see you again, we'll shoot your devil damn head off.